A few years back, Oksana and Herman had made a solemn promise to spend the rest of their lives together. Herman, a determined and ambitious entrepreneur, was steadily building his business. With his encouragement and financial support, Oksana was finally able to pursue her lifelong love for fashion. He gifted her a sewing machine and set up a dedicated workspace for her at home, a thoughtful gesture that meant the world to her. What began as small personal sewing projects soon grew into a modest business as friends and acquaintances started ordering custom pieces. Each order boosted her confidence, and Herman made sure she had every opportunity to grow. He paid for her to attend workshops and training courses, helping her refine her skills and turn her passion into something truly promising. Herman's own entrepreneurial journey hadn't been easy in the beginning, but things took a turn for the better when Vladimir, a friend from his college days, re-entered his life. Vladimir was impressed by Herman's vision and gradually became a key part of the business. Their collaboration proved fruitful, and over time, Herman came to rely on Vladimir's input and support. Life was going well. The business was thriving, his marriage seemed strong, and they enjoyed the comfort of a cozy home. Feeling grateful, Herman began planning a surprise for Oksana. Remembering her love for unique handcrafted items, he thought back to a small jewelry store he had passed once. Curious if they made custom designs, he stepped inside and learned they did. Working closely with the craftsman, he designed a white gold ring adorned with small, delicate gemstones. The design mirrored the motion of ocean waves, a romantic nod to the day they first met by the seashore. When the ring was finally ready, Herman gave it to Oksana, who was deeply touched. She wore it with pride, placing it beside her wedding band. Months later, after a particularly exhausting workday, Herman came home eager for a peaceful evening. But as Oksana served dinner, he noticed the ring was missing from her finger. "Where's your ring, Xana?" he asked with confusion. "Oh, I scratched it while sewing," she replied lightly. "It's at a workshop getting fixed." Herman's brow furrowed. "You could have told me. I would have taken it back to the jeweler who made it for us." She just laughed softly. "Don't worry, it's just a small repair. I can handle it." The next morning, Herman set out for work using public transport. His car was still in the shop. But he couldn't shake a thought that kept nagging at him. How had she managed to scratch the ring on the sewing machine? It was possible, he supposed, given her tendency to have small accidents. Later that day, already running late for an important contract meeting, he couldn't find a taxi. That's when he spotted a familiar car parked by the roadside, Vladimir's. This was odd since Vladimir had called in sick the day before. Herman approached just in time to see his friend stepping out of a store, holding a small bag. "I thought you were sick," Herman said, his voice tinged with suspicion. Vladimir paused for just a heartbeat before replying casually. "Feeling better. Just needed to pick up a few things." "Right," Herman responded, not entirely convinced. "Well, can you give me a lift to the business center? I'm running late." As they drove, Vladimir steered the conversation toward their ongoing discussions about expanding the company and making him an official equal partner. Bureaucratic red tape had delayed the arrangement before, but now he was eager to revisit the idea. Herman nodded along, though his mind wasn't fully on the conversation. He reached for a bottle of water on the back seat floor when something shiny caught his eye. Lying there, unmistakable, was the custom ring he had designed for Oksana. A chill spread through him. In that instant, pieces began to fall into place. Vladimir's sudden absence from work, the fake illness, Oksana's missing ring. The conclusion was unavoidable. His trusted business partner and his wife had betrayed him. Fury rose in Herman's chest. The company was officially in his name alone, which meant Vladimir had no legal claim. Without wasting a moment, Herman revoked Vladimir's access to all business accounts and documents and ordered him out of the office entirely. That evening, he confronted Oksana, handing her the ring he had found. Her face went pale, the truth written across it even before she spoke. "Pack your things," he said coldly. She pleaded for another chance, but Herman remained unmoved. She left that night, taking only what she could carry. A courier delivered the rest of her belongings soon after, a final act of severing their connection. Oksana turned to Vladimir, but the man she had risked her marriage for was already floundering. His jealousy and ambition had burned his bridges in business, and he was unable to secure new opportunities. Financial troubles piled up, and Oksana found herself working to support them both. The strain became too much, and she eventually left him as well, moving in with a friend before filing for divorce. Sometime later, she made an attempt to reach out to Herman, perhaps hoping for reconciliation. But for him, that chapter was firmly closed. He had no interest in reopening old wounds. Instead, he poured himself into his work with renewed focus, determined to build an even brighter future, one in which betrayal had no place. He carried on, leaving the shadows of the past where they belonged.